Okay, I'll wait till some of you guys come back in. I'm sorry I had to log out and log back in. But guys, come on up. I'm waiting for you guys. June, Herbert, Anthony, Carrie. All right. I'll wait for you guys a bit. That's my guest was trying to get on, but I'll have to get her another way. Right, so I'll wait until it's coming in, and then we're going to start. If I see one or two persons, then I'm going to start, okay? Yes, come in, guys. Yes, hi, Marsha. We're going to talk this afternoon. We're talking about autism. So come in. So I'll just give you guys a brief. We're going to be talking about autism. I'll start at 8:05. Hi, Afisha. Good night. Okay. All right. Welcome to another episode of Motivational Monday, where each one teach one. Thank you for logging in. Blessed night. Happy November. This is our last Monday in November. Hope that you had a happy Thanksgiving, as I did. And I'm just going to read a little. Happiness is a decision you make, not an emotion you feel. Never forget that although you might not be able to choose your circumstances, you can always choose how you respond to them. If you will make the decision to stay full of joy, if you will choose to be happy in spite of your circumstances, the enemy can't keep you down and defeated. God will give you supernatural strength to overcome every obstacle you face, and you will live that life of overcoming victory He has in store for you. God, I am making the decision today to be a grateful person. You have richly blessed me, and I'm going to count those blessings every day. When we make our daily list of blessings, I'm honoring you, God. Today's word, new chapter. Don't close the book or give up when bad things happen around you. Just turn the page and start a new chapter. Okay, good afternoon and welcome again, guys. As I said tonight, I have a special guest. Schaneick Thomas will be joining me shortly, and we're going to talk a little bit about autism. She also have a business called Hypnotic House of Hues. She's an author. She has a non-profit called Many Babies NYC. So we're going to have a chat with Schaneick in a little bit, and we have a lot of stuff to speak about. I want to say, if you celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday, or if you're celebrating a birthday this week, happy birthday. Hi, Nancy. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So I'm going to start by a few things. Our word of this week is anagram. A word, phrase, or name formed by rearranging the letters for another, such as cinema, foam, and Iceman. Word of the week, anagram. All right. So my health tip for this week, I am going to talk a little about muscle cramps. Muscle cramp is a sudden and involuntary construction of one or more of your muscles. If you have ever been awakened in the night or stopped in your tracks by a sudden Charlie horse, you know that muscle cramp can cause severe pain. Though generally harmless, muscle cramp can also make temporarily impossible to be used and effectively. I know what that is because sometimes I get it and I never used to get it before. So I know what that Charlie horse is about. Long periods of exercise and physical labor, particularly in hot weather, can lead to muscle cramps. Some medication and certain medication conditions also may cause muscle cramps. You usually can get treated for muscle cramps at home with self-care measures. Hi Afia, Bettian. Symptoms. Most muscle cramp develop in the leg muscle, particularly the calf. Beside the sudden sharp pain, you might also feel or see a hard lump of muscle tissue beneath your skin. Yes, good night, Brooklyn in the house. When to see a doctor? Causes severe discomfort are associated with leg swelling, redness, or skin changing. Are associated with muscle weakness. Happens frequently. Don't improve with self-care. Overuse of muscle, dehydration, muscle strain, or simply holding a position for a prolonged period can cause a muscle cramp. In many cases, however, the cases isn't known. Although muscle cramps are harmless, some may be related to an underlying medical condition, such as inadequate blood supply, nerve compression, mineral depletion. Risk factors: age. Older people lose muscle mass, so remaining muscle can get overstressed more easily. Dehydration, pregnancy, medical condition, prevention. 3 steps that may help you prevent muscle cramps. Avoid and drink plenty of liquids every day. Stretch your muscles and make sure that you're extending it properly. And a lot of walking will also help you. Good night everyone. Dehydration and E2 also uses. Yes, Nancy. Vovo Vixen, good night everyone. Thank you. So that was my health tip for you guys. Again, we just spoke a bit about muscle cramps and some symptoms that cause it. Another good thing that you can do when you get up, just do little stretches and different things when you get up from your bed or you get up from sleeping, just to make sure that you wake up the muscles a little bit. Just some easy exercise. You can put your hands in the air, put it out, raise your legs, just to make sure that you're waking up your muscles. All right? So again, I'm not a doctor. I am reading all my health tips from Google. So this is a disclaimer. All right? So tonight, I told you tonight we're going to speak a little bit. I have a special guest, Schaneick Thomas, and we're going to touch some topics. She's a makeup artist. She has her own business called Hypnotic House of Hues. She also has a book called Just As You Are, Kids with Autism. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And her book is also available on Amazon. She also has a non-profit called Many Babies of New York City. So I'm going to bring Schaneick on now via my WhatsApp. And we're going to talk a bit and find out, ask questions, because autism is affecting many people, children of today. All right? Hi, hold 1 second. Okay. All right. Make sure, one moment. Let me just fix. Yeah, let me make sure I fix. Okay. Yes. Pretty. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Guys, you hearing Schaneick good? All right. Yes. Okay, Schaneick, welcome to Motivational Monday, where each one teach one. And It's a pleasure to have you on tonight. And I know right now, first, congratulations on your book. You could tell us a little about that?
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad to be here. Many blessings to everyone, to all your viewers and those who will watch on the replay. It is an honor and a privilege to be a guest on your show. So God bless you and your viewers.
Thank you.
And the book, the book is titled Just As They Are, Parenting Unmistakable Kids with Autism. It is like a memoir of my life raising twin boys who are diagnosed with autism and ADHD, which is attention deficit and hypertension disorder.
Right.
As a matter of fact, my sons are turning 15 tomorrow.
Wow, God bless. Happy birthday to them.
Oh my gosh, they're big boys and they've come a long way. They were the inspiration behind the book.
Okay.
They are, not were, but they are, they're my purpose.
Right.
I don't know how else to say it. My purpose was birthed through my children.
Right.
And I thought that as I was going through the process of learning what autism was for them and what it looked like, how it showed up, I thought that there were other families out there that may have had similar experiences or similar questions,
Right.
definitely similar feelings and emotions that I had, and I wanted to share that that process with the world.
Right.
And so the book, that's how the book came about.
Good. So can you tell us what is autism? A lot of people don't know what it is.
Autism, just in layman's term, is a neurological disorder. It can affect your cognitive ability. It definitely affects your social skills. It also has an impact on your sensory, which is like how you process sound, how you process light, how you process texture.
Right.
That's the simplest way I can explain it.
Okay. So what challenges you as a mother with twin boys, how did you come across knowing that your kids had autism?
There are certain developmental milestones that your children have to meet, and that's usually picked up by your pediatrician. Your pediatrician will say, well, by this certain age, your child should be able to do X, Y, and Z. And my children were unable to do that.
Right.
And by the age of 3, my children still weren't unable to have a conversation. They were unable to formulate complete sentences.
Right.
So their language was very pragmatic. And when it wasn't pragmatic, it was rote. I say rote, I mean that they were able to recite certain phrases, catchphrases that they would hear,
right.
like from a television show, or if there's a phrase that you would repeat in the house.
Right.
Like sometimes I'd be like, "Oh, Jesus Christ of Nazareth."
Right.
They would be able to just say that.
Right.
And it would seem applicable, but it would be inauthentic. So that's the easiest way I can explain rote.
Okay, great. I know autism affects a lot of children now in the United States and all over the world. And as a parent, I want to say kudos to you guys because, you know, having special needs for children nowadays is difficult, especially for young parents who doesn't have the patience, who may be working, who may not look to see the different steps in your children to recognize that they have a problem. You know, I want to say that's good how you could have recognized that and bring awareness to autism.
Thank you. It wasn't easy because raising brown boys, there's this stigma that says that boys they develop later than girls.
Yes.
So you're kind of like waiting for that aha moment to happen, where they will just catch on.
Right.
But that aha moment never happened for me. At least not at the age appropriate time that it should have.
Right.
So my indicators were the delay in speech.
Right.
The inability to maintain eye
Contact.
the flapping of hands. When they did walk or run, they would flap their hands.
Right.
The repetitive of certain emotions. I had my twin B. He was not twin B. Twin A would spin repeatedly on the one knee.
Right.
Twin A would self-soothe by humming a lot.
Right.
So those were like small indicators that let me know that, hey, you know what, there's something uniquely different about my children.
Right.
They're not doing what is considered neurotypical or age appropriate.
Right, right. Wow, that is so important. I mean, I like how you're explaining it to parents out there, because a lot of parents may not know these signs, you know, what to look for, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, like a kid mightn't talk. Like by 4, you should be able to say some words by 3. You know what I'm saying?
And my boys were not able to do that. And I had a double whammy because I have twins. And most parents of twins, they will tell you that there's this thing called twin speech. It sounds like babble to you and I, but it's a language that is shared between twins.
Right.
And so my twins definitely had that twin speech going on. And so I was just waiting for that language, that the expressive language to kick in, but it didn't kick in until they were a little over 5, almost 6.
Oh, okay. So, how has that affect you personally?
Hi, Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca is saying hi. Rebecca is saying hi. Twins were born. We work together. Yes, Rebecca.
Yep.
Lourdes is saying, I must get that book. Lots of emotions. My son's 16. Oh my God, they sung like my Justin. Speech delay was my indicator. Yes.
Absolutely. Can you repeat your last question?
I'm sorry. How has that affect you emotionally? You know, seeing that this is something new to you and it's twins that you're handling. Emotionally, what advice you could give parents out there who is dealing with special need children?
The first thing, and I will be gently honest with you. Grieve.
Right.
You have to grieve the idea that you had about the type of life the type of life that you wanted your child to live or to have.
Right.
You're going to be sad because your child is unable at the stage that they're in. They're unable to do what other
normal children could do. Right.
So grieve. You're gonna go through the stages of grief. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be angry. You're gonna play the blaming game.
Right.
Some people, not all.
Right.
You know, you'll look at yourself. Was there something that I could have done differently in my pregnancy?
Right.
Why wasn't this picked up by the doctors?
Right.
Or if you want to take it the spiritual route, am I paying for somebody else's, sin in my bloodline?
Right.
You're gonna feel a
lot of
emotion.
Yes.
And it's normal.
Right.
It is normal, and there's nothing to feel guilty about. There's no shame in that. You have to grieve the idea or the loss of this world that you had imagined or created for your child.
Yes.
So dealing with that emotional grief was one of the most difficult things that my husband and I had to deal with once we got the diagnosis. Once we got that diagnosis, it was like, okay, well, gosh, what now?
Right.
What is this? Can it be cured? Can it be fixed?
Right. Yeah.
So we went through a range of emotions with that, but the one thing that we never felt was pity.
Right.
Never feel pity. We learned to celebrate the successes of our children as individuals.
Right.
Whether like I mentioned before that they were unable to speak. What we would tell ourselves is, okay, they're not speaking at 3, but they will be speaking by the time they're 8.
Right.
And now our boys were on the high functioning side of autism. There's some people who have loved ones that are severely autistic and they're completely nonverbal.
Right.
So what I would say to those parents are, there really is no such thing as nonverbal.
Right.
Because behavior is a form of communication.
Right.
So that is their verbal language. You have to look at their facial expressions. You have to look at how they move their bodies. You have to look at to get to understand what it is that they want, need, like, or dislike.
Right.
You have to look at all of the events that create this certain behavior. So you got to look at the behavior.
Right.
Right? And then you look at, well, what happened that caused this behavior?
Right.
And then you look at, well, when I say consequence, it doesn't mean a punishment, but as a result of the behavior, what did that child either get or escape?
Right.
So those are forms of communication, and that's something that comes along with time, and it comes along with training. You have, like, what I did was I went full throttle. At the time that I had my sons, I only had a bachelor's degree in English.
Right.
That was my highest form of education. But once I had my sons, and then I realized that they had special needs, I went back to college. I got my master's in curriculum instruction, and then I got my second master's in special education.
Nice.
Because I wanted to speak the language of the teachers,
yes,
of the administrators.
Right.
I wanted to know hands-on what my children were going to be exposed to.
Right.
And I wanted to be able to advocate for them. And the only way for me to do that successfully was to speak the same language. So I went back to school. I'm not suggesting that everybody do that.
Right.
But there are training classes that you can go to. There are other organizations out there that hold formal training for not only for occupational therapists and speech therapists, but also for caregivers.
Right.
So we're talking about the parents, the grandparents,
right,
the aunties,
yes,
the older siblings. Whatever was out there, and this stuff was free.
Right.
This stuff was free. So you name it, you had a class about it, I went to it.
Yes. Yes. So Nancy's saying
that is also how I manage my emotions, is I didn't fall into that self-pity. I was like, okay, I need to educate myself so that I can educate my sons, because my son, I am their first teacher. I am their primary teacher. Before I send them anywhere else, I am their first teacher. And so I need to learn how to communicate with them effectively, so that when it got time to send them to school, it wasn't so laborious on the teachers.
Right. So Nancy's saying to be commended as a dedicated mother, you know. Again, I mean, you talking and opening up, you know, this can for everyone to really have an idea about autism and about autistic children. And I mean, your boys are 15 now. So where are they? What are they doing now?
Well, right now they're playing video games on their phones.
Yeah, but how are they more in society now? And you say they had ADHD too?
That's correct. And that's just short attention span. That's a fancy way of saying they got short attention span.
Yeah.
But as far as in their academically, they're doing well.
Nice.
They're both in self-contained classes. And self-contained classes are the most restrictive class in classroom setting. Excuse me. It is the most restrictive classroom setting. And what that looks like, because I also work part-time in an elementary school, what it basically means is that the class size is small.
Right.
You can have a 6 1-to-1, you can have an 8 1-to-1, you can have a 12 1-to-1, or you can have a 15 1-to-1. Those are the most restrictive classroom sizes. So you have 15, you can have anywhere from 6 to 15 kids to one special ed teacher.
Right.
So my kid, and that's the type of environment, especially because they have attention issues.
Yes.
The less external stimuli present, the better it is for them to focus. And what the teachers do in that program is they chunk the curriculum into smaller pieces so that the kids can learn it, master it, and then move on to the next subject in the curriculum.
Very good. Lourdes is saying 611 is Justin's assignment.
That's his assignment?
Yes.
Okay. So he is getting extreme hand over hand instruction. His IEP means that he is getting a very individualized plan that is suited for him and the best way that he can learn.
Right.
And when I mention IEP, that is called the Individual Educational Program. And what it is, it goes over what your child's strengths and weaknesses are, and it comes up with a plan to make sure that your child meets certain goals.
Right.
And he or she has accommodations. They can have extra time for test taking. They can be in another room for test taking. They can have their test read to them. They can have their test scribed for them. So if your child is unable to write, the paraprofessional in the room can write the child's answer. It can also mean your child can have assistive technology. So there's some kids that can't write.
Right.
You can have electronic keyboards.
Right.
Or if your child is unable to speak, there are electronic devices that have like pictures on it, and when you tap the button, it will speak the word for the child.
Okay.
So I mean, it's huge.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of assistive technology, but that IEP will ensure that your child have all the tools that he or she needs so that they can be academically successful.
Very good. So Virgo is saying, do you think therapy can work at an early age?
Early intervention is paramount.
Yes.
It is paramount. My son started receiving therapies at the age of 3.
Wow. Okay.
They were seeing a speech therapist, they were seeing an occupational therapist, and they were getting counseling. Counseling was to help them socially adapt to their environment.
Right.
And to be socially appropriate.
Very good. And as brown-skinned children, again, as we spoke about earlier, we have to take the necessary precaution to make sure that our children are good in the sense, coming out of to the ending. So they can be functional. You know what I mean? So that is very good.
Absolutely. You can get diagnosed a lot younger than 3. There's some babies, they're babies. I know a couple who have a daughter who was born with Down syndrome.
Right.
And she was receiving therapies when she was still an infant.
Wow.
So therapies can begin as early as being a baby.
Right. So Lourdes is saying, yes, Justin started at the age of 3 also. Okay, Virgo is saying, I asked because a doctor at the then HIP center diagnosed my younger son with autism at the age of 3, and another doctor reversed the diagnosis. He received early intervention and had an IEP through middle school, had occupational therapy, restricted classroom, speech therapy, and other at-home service until he was in line with kids his age. He's now 20. He's now 20 years old.
That's amazing. I tell parents, as an advocate, I tell parents, hold on to the services as much as possible and as long as possible. Even if your child doesn't need it, hold on to something, because those services will help your child in the long run.
Right.
You know, when you know that these resources are out there,
yes.
you utilize those resources to the advantage of your child. Not to abuse it, but to utilize it to make sure that your child has leveled off and that your child has the skills that he or she needs to have some sort of independence and be able to until they're able to possess the basic life skills.
Right. Yeah, I think so. I think early intervention is surely number one that parents have to look at. Again, as you say, once a kid not speaking, they're not corresponding, you have to take action. Don't just sit down and wait and think that it's going to be better. You know, that's like a disservice to the child.
Complete disservice. And just to be a myth buster, even if the parents are in denial, because that does happen.
Yes.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with
my child.
There's nothing wrong with my child.
Yes.
As a grandparent, as an auntie, as an older sibling, if you see something that you notice is different about the child, you too can write a letter to the school and say, hey.
Yes. Yes.
Or you can nudge that parent's coattail and be like, listen, you know, we love little Timmy, but, you know, there's something uniquely different about Timmy. And it goes to show that Timmy might need this sort of intense therapy right now.
No.
It's not to say that he's going to need it for the length of his life.
Right.
Look at it as if God forbid, if you got diagnosed with cancer, would you deny radiation and chemo treatment because you're scared about what people are going to say about
exactly.
you? Utilize the resources that are there. And when I usually break it down like that, then they're like, oh.
Yes.
And then also, look at it from this perspective. Your kid is getting an individualized educational plan.
Yes.
Not everybody gets that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Your child can have like a paraprofessional. I'm like, that's like a personal assistant. That paraprofessional is going to make sure that your child stays on task. That para is going to help your child academically. That para is going to make sure that your child is safe.
Yes.
Who wouldn't want that for their children, especially in this climate that we're in right now?
Yes. So Anthony is saying my family dealt. Yeah. Anthony is saying my family dealt with a child who's autistic also. And yes, sometimes it could be hard for family, but as you say before, everybody had to come together as a team, as you say. Every child is different, body languages. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. And I like how you tell parents, you gotta mourn, you gotta go through that period first. Learn your child.
Absolutely. Nothing happens overnight, and the will won't be set in motion until you grieve.
Right.
It just won't. And you have to stop seeing the life of your child through your lenses.
Right.
And try to see the life of your child through your child's
lenses. Yes. Yes. That is powerful.
All right, because it's very hard. It's very easy. Just like not to spiritualize the conversation.
That's okay.
Just like when you're trying to hear the voice of God, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you have to separate, is that the voice of God or is that my subconscious?
Yes.
Right? So that's how you got to look at it when you're trying to advocate for your child. Is this what Schaneick the adult wants?
Right.
Or is this what the child, I'm going to use my son's name, Christian and Cameron, or is this what Christian and Cameron
Need. Yes. Yes.
What I want and what they need.
Totally different. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. And I mean, that's a good perspective how you look at it there, right? Because again, looking at it from our lens, the children look normal, but through the lenses of the children, they're not, you know? So we have to really take time to learn them, to understand them. And as you say, the language, you know, even with the different language what an autistic child have. You must know if they're hungry. You must know if they're tired. You must know if they want something because you're taking the time to know them. Anthony saying at that time it was 1 in 1,000. Now is 1 in 10,000. No one know. There is no cure. Right?
No, there's no cure, but what the therapy does is it helps them to adjust according to their personal best. That's what the therapy does. The therapy sort of trains them how to handle real life situations.
Right. Lourdes is saying my son is presently exhibiting aggression, which started after his school bus in January dropped him off at the wrong school. He refused to go on the school bus. That is traumatizing for a child. That is traumatizing.
Look, that's traumatizing for me as an adult.
I know.
Where that happened, his son is autistic, and they dropped him off at a wrong school, and because he was nonverbal, his parents had his information on his backpack, and the school staff was like, "Who is this kid?"
Oh my God!
Off at the wrong school, and it made the news too.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
by that trauma happening, now their son has a fear of riding the bus and being left someplace strange.
that's what Lourdes is saying now. So what advice you have there for Lourdes? What do you think she can do?
She has to. I would definitely have to keep talking. I would suggest that she keeps talking to him and reassuring him that this was just a mistake.
Right.
And if his body language, if he is still resistant after realizing or after she's telling him that, you know, that was a mistake and that he won't get lost again,
Yeah.
then she would have to find other means of transportation for him.
Right. Just to make him comfortable because aggression meaning, yeah, he's not comfortable. He rebelling in his own way. You know? That's messed up.
Yeah, and you got to look at it from this perspective. How do you feel when somebody forces you to do something that you don't want to?
Very angry.
Yes, and we push back. So now she has to find another mode of transportation, possibly like maybe in lieu of the bus, maybe he can be on those little vans.
Right.
Is there a way that she can maybe work out something with her job where she can come in late or work remotely just to take him to school, and maybe he can try to come home on the bus from school so that he knows that, okay, well, mommy brought me here,
right,
but the bus has always brought me back home.
Right.
Is there someone else maybe she can hire? I mean, if it's within the budget, sometimes you can hire private transportation companies. I've seen people do that as well.
Right. She's saying they're suggesting ABA therapy.
Oh, ABA, that's Applied Behavior Analyst. Or she can request an escort, like whoever his para is. There's also, you can also have a para on the bus. They have a special name for it. Oh gosh, I forgot it. But she can go to her IEP team and ask and request for him to have. It's not the matrix, but this is someone that is signed specifically for him to make sure that he goes from home on the bus.
Nice.
To the school.
Right.
And then from the school on the bus
Nice. Good. So Lourdes, you're getting that advice. She's given a lot of tips this afternoon. I think that one is a good one, you know?
So she can request for something like that.
Right. Wow. This is some good tips. I know a lot of people, we learning a lot about autism today. And, you know, I'm so thankful to have you, you know, just speaking on it, because I tell you something irregular. A lot of people don't know what it is, especially me coming from the Caribbean background. A lot of us don't really know much about it. It's coming to the United States, then they try to label your children to different things. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very good that you're opening up people eyesight about autism and what to look in your children. You understand? From age 1 to 3, look at them. If they're not speaking, something wrong. If they're not doing things like a normal child, something wrong. Get help. Don't wait. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. Don't say, this is not my kid. No, you want to hide it. No, ask. Each one teach one, right?
A closed mouth does not get fed.
Exactly.
So nobody knows you need help if you don't make a sound.
Yes. Correct.
I was very strategic with, I wasn't like, you know, with a bullhorn saying, hey, my kids have a disability, I need help. I didn't do that, but what I did was I tried to find out, when I started learning about autism, okay, who are the people that are in the know? The therapists, speech,
right,
occupational, physical, psychological, depending on the classification of your child.
Right.
All right. Well, you guys know of any programs or classes I can go to that can teach me about this? And it's like, oh yeah, there's this organization called United We Stand. There's this organization called Include NYC. There's this organization called the Office of People with Developmental Disabilities.
Right.
Oh, really? There's this place in Long Island called the Elijah School. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then I go and I look and I see what the calendar is,
right,
and see what classes that they have, and I sign up for it. That's how I learned about ABA. That the functions of your behavior. That's why I can read a person's and I use it on adults too.
Yes.
I'd be like, oh, yeah, you're reaching for attention right now. You're trying to avoid. I see what you're doing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So it works on adults too, y'all.
Yeah. Shelly is saying so true. We are now learning about autism in the Caribbean. Yes, it's something that is not being taught of, especially long ago, you know. No, they believe every child was normal. They believe, you know, everything was good. But coming here now, then you see. And Nancy, we have Nancy here. She's a nurse. She's saying, yes, my adult, I know, have ADD. You know? So.
Listen, I have it too sometimes, because I'll jump from subject to subject and then come back and circle back around to the original one. So I have it too.
Yeah. But, you know, I'm glad how we opening up this topic, you know, and letting people know it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of, you know, and, you know, get the help. We have the resources. We have to use it.
Absolutely, because I tell you one thing, and no tea, no shade, but our European friends, they get it.
Yes. Yes.
They get it. And they get the best of the best. And in the inner city schools, we have to fight to get a fragment of what these better school districts get.
Exactly.
I just really quick, my son, twin A, has hearing loss in one of his ears, and so he needs an FM system. He can hear, but like there's certain jobs that he just couldn't get. Like he couldn't work for air traffic control because you need to hear for certain frequencies.
Right.
And certain frequencies he just can't hear.
Right.
And so when he was in the NYC public schools, it took a whole year for my son to get his hearing device.
Right.
When we moved out to Long Island, he got his hearing device in like 2 months.
You see? Different areas, right?
I was like, well, we should have moved out here a year ago.
Yeah.
He could have been had what he needed. Everything that my son needed, he got it. And first, sometimes he got it so fast it scared me.
Yeah, you see?
Charter school works well too. Yes. Because prior to moving out to Suffolk County, my kids were in a charter school. Achievement First, as a matter of fact. I absolutely loved the charter school because it gave my son structure.
Right.
And it let them know. It taught them how to work hard. Just because you have a learning disability, it does not mean that you are stupid.
Right.
Sometimes, just because your child doesn't have the expressive language, it does not mean that they are cognitively delayed.
Right. Right.
It just means that there's a disconnect from how they process it to how they express it through their verbal language. That's all that means. It doesn't mean that they have a cognitive delay. But it all depends on the severity of their disability. Now, there are some disabilities where it does impede their cognitive skills.
Right.
But as it relates to my sons, they do have low IQs, but they're not severely behind where they would be deemed. I'm trying to find a nice way of saying it. I don't say stupid, but we are family here.
Yeah. We keeping it real.
Yeah, I tell you one thing, they not the dullest tool in the shed.
Right.
That's for sure. They can't cut a piece of paper.
Yeah. So Virgo is saying she feel like New York system sets them up for failure. Lourdes is saying there is so much to learn, even the verbiage, the process of the O, P, W, D, D, etc. Virgo is saying my son also attended Achievement First for elementary to high school, and then they were amazing. Nancy saying, but after getting your resources so quickly in another county, did you then write your mayor, congressman? We have to bring awareness to their shortcomings.
What I also did was I did partner up with my local assemblymen and congressmen, especially when I lived in Queens.
Right.
I got a lot of help from my councilman before he went to jail. But that's another story another time.
Yes.
But I did get help from his office. I was able to bring awareness in the community, and a lot of good did come out of that.
Very good.
That union, and I was able to bring autism. I was able to put it on the mouths of those who can introduce bills and also release funding.
Right.
For our kids.
Yes.
In the 5 boroughs. Again, I was a small voice, but I was an impactful voice. That's why education was paramount for me, because I wanted to speak the language. I not only wanted to be respected as a mom of twins with autism, but I wanted to be respected as a colleague.
Yes. Yes.
Because the weight is different. The level of respect is different. So, and I don't throw my weight around. I don't never showcase what I know. I like for the party that I'm dealing with, talking to, let them tell me whatever it is that present to me what they need to present, and then they know that I know more by the type of questions that I ask.
Very good.
And they were like, "Are you an educator?" I was like, "Why?"
Yeah. Because you know what you're talking about, As you say again,
Exactly.
Education is power, and then for our color, it's power, and having 2 sons,
Absolutely.
it's power. So yes, you're a good advocate for that. Yeah. So shifting a little bit, I know too that you have you do makeup at the side. How is that going?
very passionate, because I am, about autism. I'm very passionate about advocating for our children. I'm very passionate for educating the caregivers of our children. But I need a release.
Yes.
And that's so serious. I like to laugh.
Yeah.
And, I like to have a good time just like, anybody else. And so my outlet became makeup. I had a tutoring business when I was in Queens. And my tutoring business was called Pushing Tutors. And it was specifically for children that had IEPs. And I had hired someone to help me tutor. And she always wore her makeup so beautifully. And I asked her, I was like, well, could you teach me how to put on makeup like that? She was like, yeah. And it started with that. And then it just kind of took off. I started watching YouTubers, people on Facebook. And then my makeup inventory started to expand.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I really enjoy this. And then I found a school that just specialized in makeup. So I can do beauty, glam makeup, editorial makeup, theatrical makeup, special effects makeup. I went through the whole course.
Wow.
Series of courses. And so, like, I am a master makeup artist.
Nice.
And I will be starting, I never stop, but I should stop. But I'm going to be starting esthetician school in the spring, and I think the program begins in April.
Right.
So that I can become more well versed on
skincare.
On the skincare. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's really paramount to applying makeup. Because again, when I put my hands to something, I go full throttle. I'm all in.
Yes.
I'm all in.
That's so good, and you could give them the handles where they could go and get, look you up and stuff. And I just want to talk about your non-profit organization that you have now. Let's talk about that a little bit.
So my non-profit is called Many Babies, ManyBabies.org. And it is a 501c3 organization. It was started again out of the birth of my kids. I wanted to be able to. I wanted people to take me seriously, and I wanted to be able to help families.
Right.
And so the name came up because someone had haphazardly said, "Ooh, you got twins. You got a lot of babies."
Yes.
And then I was like, "Many babies."
Yes.
And that's how the name came about. And so I said, you know what? If I'm going to do this, let me do it legitimately. And I wanted to be respected. And the only way to get help is to have all your ducks aligned. So I went and I applied for my name. I got my LLC. And
right.
then I went and I applied for nonprofit status with the IRS. And from then on, I've been, I teach professional development training classes with teachers and school staffs. I hold workshops for parents.
Nice.
I used to do support groups, but once the pandemic hit, everyone became kind of reclusive, and
right.
I didn't start it back up because I didn't hear the buzz or the need for it. But if I do get requests to do it, I will start it back up again. I can do it virtually now since everything is
right.
electronic.
Yes.
So I would do parent support group meetings where we would have different ones come in. It was used to be once a month, and we would have special guests come in and
right.
talk on specific topics.
Right.
So I've done a lot. Am doing a lot.
Yes, you are. And Shelly's saying you are jack of all trades. Lourdes is saying, is the book available on Amazon? Yes. Could you put up the book again and let them know they can get it on Amazon?
Yep, this is it.
Just as they are. Yes. Parenting. Auntie. Yes. Yep.
Yep. that is the book. Um, it was one of the things that I had wanted to do on my bucket list, which was to write a book, and God blessed me to be able to do that. And so I'm proud of the book. I pray that it blesses the readers,
Right.
because I really think that as I learn and as I gather information, I'm only as successful as I teach others.
Right.
That's how I measure my success. I don't do things and learn things just to keep it to myself. Like, nobody puts a lamp under the bed. That is like the entire room.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, just by having this casual conversation with you and your viewers, somebody's learning something, or somebody's like, oh wow, that was relatable. That happened to me, or that sounds vaguely familiar.
Exactly.
Or, you know what, my neighbor's child does something
Yes.
like that. Oh my great niece, she's walking on her tippy toes.
Yes. Yeah.
We should be concerned about that.
Yes. Nancy saying great outlet. We all need division from the daily life. Love your ambition. Anthony is asking you, are all your ventures funded by the non-profit? And if yes, is there government funding also?
I have had difficulty securing government funding and grant funding. So everything that you have seen me produce has came out of my own household.
Amen.
I used to have like little fundraisers with GoFundMe, but to be honest with all of you, people have this distrust.
Yes.
When it comes to people of color, when they have a startup organization.
Right. Correct.
And so, but I didn't let that deter me. God blesses me. He blesses me with food, clothing, and shelter. So what I thought that I would have missed by taking money out of my household, I've never been homeless.
Amen.
I've never missed a meal unless I was fasting spiritually.
Amen.
I've always had all of my needs met.
Amen.
So I can't complain. I try to solicit people to try to help me write for grants and stuff like that, because I really can't do everything on my own. Because I'm still a mom.
Right.
And I still need to be available for my children. So yes, I'm helping out other families, but I can't be so busy that I neglect
right.
my core base, which are my children.
Right.
So from the moment that I started the organization in 2012 up until now, everything has been funded by my household.
Amen for that. Shelly is saying free wisdom. Thank you both. Colleen is saying very informative. God bless you. Continue your great work. Nancy is saying sharing education will be your legacy, mentorship. Yeah. You have a lot of wealth. Yes, you have a lot of wealth. Yes, you know, and I like how you're a woman of God too, eh?
Amen.
Yes. And
to God be the glory.
All the time.
We can't take glory for ourselves. It all belongs to Him. To have the strength to be able to manage those gamut of emotions, it takes the will of God. It takes the power of God. That's why I said earlier that I was very strategic in with whom I gathered information from,
right,
and who I shared information to, because when you find out that there's something atypical about your son or daughter, or in my case, my sons,
yes,
I had to go through it twice at the same
time. Yeah.
So like I never blame myself, but I was just like, well, God, why me?
Yeah.
And I didn't even want to be a mom.
Yeah.
I never thought that I would be a mom. I
right.
never thought I would be a wife. I never thought that I would be a mom. I always thought that I would be a foster mom.
Right.
You know, I never had visions or dreams of being married with this big wedding, and
yes.
I never dreamt any of that stuff. I was just like, I'll just date
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that wasn't my life.
Right.
I met my husband, fell in love. Maybe a year after we were married, begrudgingly decided to have kids.
Right.
I was like, look, we turned to 35, so if don't nothing pop off at
Yeah.
35.
Yes.
You know, but like right before I turned 35, I got pregnant.
Right.
And then I got pregnant with twins.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, and I'm procreating in doubles?
Yeah.
I was like, oh. I'm stopping.
Yeah. Virgo is saying,
you never know what God has for you.
never know. Virgo is saying very inspirational. Anthony saying I can put you in touch with a quality grant writer. So he's saying, do you have a website? So you can type your website if you want.
Yes.
There for them. Type in your website.
All right. So guys, get your pen and your papers ready here, because I got a lot here. So I'm gonna I got the chat on here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write
in the chat.
my
Yeah.
organization so that the people can have it. Okay. So here is the nonprofit minibabiesnyc.org. That is the nonprofit, and because I live in New York, if you ever need somebody to do your makeup,
Yes.
Hypnotic House of Hues.
I love the name too. How you come up with that name?
It was difficult because all the names that I thought that was cool, it was taken.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just playing around with some names, and I came up with Hypnotic because I just like the way Hypnotic flew off the tongue. It flows on the tongue.
Yeah.
And House of Hues, just a house of colors, because I clearly I like colors, but I'm muted today because I only got one color on.
Right.
But I usually do all kinds of dramatic looks.
Yes.
And whatnot. And so I was just playing with words. I was playing with catchphrases, and then I was looking on GoDaddy to see if the name was used on the website already. Right. And Hypnotic House of Hues was not, and I was like, I'll take it.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how I came up with Hypnotic House of Hues.
And that's very catchy.
Thank you. And my social media handles are Hypnotic House of Hues and Mini Babies NYC. So I try to keep everything the same across the board.
Very
I'm
good.
on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And I have a YouTube channel that I started for Hypnotic House of Hues. So you guys can subscribe to that as well. That's where I do my little tutorial videos to teach you for those of us who have mature skin and hooded eyes. Yeah. I do a lot of artistic work, and I'm not a drawer by the definition of the word. Right. I just recently learned how to draw certain images and things of that nature within the last year. Right. And y'all, I got a little sketchbook. I go to YouTube and say how to draw a calla lily or how to draw a boxing glove. Right. I do stuff like that to learn how to draw it so I can put it on my face. Right. Well, I think you're doing a fantastic job, you know what I mean? And I mean, I hope today is not the last time we will be seeing you on this program. I think you're very informative. Last question, how to avoid swelling under your eyes? How to avoid swelling under your eyes? That's a question for you. Oh, okay. There's a product from Clinique where and Kiehl's. You can use vitamin C under your eyes. There's a serum that you can put underneath your eyes, and then you can either use a roller ball or you can use your finger, and you can do small circular motions, or you can do small patting motions to apply the serum under your eye, and you'll just pat it into your skin like that. Kiehl's also have a vitamin C serum that's for that. Clinique has a under eye depuffer And Clinique got a 20% off sale too. 20% off. So y'all should go and get some now.
I think you should come back. I think you should come back and give a tutorial to do a face makeup live.
Oh, now you ain't say nothing but a thing, chicken wing. I love that.
Yeah, I
think. Love to do that.
Yes, I think you should. Carlene is saying my girlfriend loves Clinique product. She swears by it. Keisha is saying, will you be offering any makeup classes? Yes, she should, right?
You can go to Hypnotic House of Hues, and if you want a makeup class, you can register for a class, and I can do a one-to-one. I can do a small group or one-to-one.
Very good.
But yeah. I have that on my website where you can book that.
Very good, because you have a lot of good tips there for, anyone out there who's trying to, like Nancy asked the question about underneath your eyes,
Oh, absolutely. And you can go as high-end as Kiehl's or Clinique, or you can go cost-effective with the Ordinary.
Right.
And Ordinary costs about $7 to $8, $9.
Yeah. Keisha is saying, so happy to see you both connected. Yes, thank you, Keisha.
Thank you, Keisha.
Yeah, thank you for having her here.
I appreciate. I call her Kiki separate.
Yeah, I call her Kiki too. Yeah.
I love this woman.
Yes, me too. Love her dearly. And she was like, Phyllis, I have someone for. I said, okay, great. So that's good. Again, connection. I want you to. Yeah, a lot, right? But I would like you to come back anytime you wish, once you have the time, and we could, talk about other topic, because I know you're a spiritual woman.
Whenever you want me.
Yes.
Whenever you want me, whatever I am doing, I will clear it.
Yes.
I'm never too busy for you, Miss Phyllis. I'm never too busy.
Thank you so much. Bet you're interested. Night's vibe. Do enjoy your night, guys. Yes. Well, I know I pick up a lot of your time, and I want to say thank you once again for chatting with us on Motivational Monday, where each one teach one. And, again, Lourdes is saying thank you, ladies. Awesome topic. Sometimes you feel that you all alone in the process. Yes, you're not alone at all. Somebody's going through something, I just always say. And some people have it worse than you too. So, again, yeah, thank you for your time, and definitely you'll be coming back. You're not a stranger.
No, ma'am, not at all. Thank you guys for having me. You guys can always reach out to me, DM me, let me know if you come up with other questions or whatever. Just send me a message, and I will answer you to the best of my ability. And if it's something that I don't know, I will tell you that I don't know. But give me some time to research it, and I will find an answer, because that's how I learn. Good.
And thank you for allowing the viewers to know that they could reach out to you, especially, with special needs children and everything. I just want to say thank you so much. How was your Thanksgiving, by the way?
Oh, I was sick on Thanksgiving, but overall it was fine, but I didn't feel well, and I was sick the entire weekend. I had a nasty cold. That's why you hear me coughing.
Yeah.
On the side here, but I'm getting over it. Thank God it wasn't worse. It wasn't COVID, so thank God.
Thank God for that. Yes.
It's a bad cold.
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself, and we will chat soon. Yes. Okay. And happy holidays.
All right.
Love
Same
you.
Here.
All right.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
Everybody.
All right.
Good night.
Okay. Good night. Well, there you guys. You have it. Great information. A lot of things we covered tonight. She's very, very, very active and creative, knowledgeable. And, I just want to say it's a blessing. It's always a blessing when you could come here and you could have a friend who know a friend, and we bring them on. And I know, no problem, Vaughton. I know that on this program here, we learn something each week, I want to say, guys, again, Virgo Vaughton, check her out. She has stuff on sale for Christmas, Pontchartrain, black cake, everything. You can put your information in the box, please, so they can call you. I also have the Serrano in Fort Lauderdale. I'll post it again on my Facebook page. I have Dixie and Mark. She's in Houston area for anybody that wants. Sorrel. She does everything if you're on that side. Dixie and there. I also have Arlene Critchlow in Trinidad. She does a lot of pastels, different things if you want in Trinidad. Somebody I'm missing. Somebody missing. Somebody missing. Oh, Auntie Carol for LA area. If you need any kind of Trinidad, roti, pilori, cakes, puncha cream, she's in LA area. And just hit me up. If you want anything, hit me up. I always know somebody that knows somebody. And all your Christmas treat that you find you wouldn't get it, pastels and different thing, I have the link up for you guys. Alright? So I want to say happy holidays again. We're going into December month. And yes, you're getting yours from Fort Lauderdale. Very good, Nancy. Yeah. I will be next week Monday. I'll be here. Yeah, good. Following Monday, I will be. I think in Barbados. Yeah. I have to go home and check my mom out. So I'll be in Trinidad next week, God's willing, for a couple of days, and then I'll be in Barbados with my niece for her birthday. But I'll be here. You know, we rocking anywhere I'm at. We rocking. Happy holidays to everyone. Again, look out for December. You never know. We might have a little treat. We might have a little trivia. You win a hamper. You win a bottle. You win something on this program. And you know we'll have our Christmas program where, you know, how we keeping it, right? So, guys, have a blessed, wonderful, and safe week. Love you guys. Peace out, all right? Oh, Philia said to tell you guys hello. She's not here tonight, but you'll see her again, all right? Love you guys. Bye.